What's up, buddy? It's your boy, and today I am here to give you guys my review on Dragon Ball DC The Super Saiyan Saga. Now, if you have no idea what Dragon Ball DC is, I'll be leaving in the description of Geek for Fun's YouTube channel. And so you guys can watch every single series from the Saiyan Saga to the Entity Saga to the saga that just ended, the Super Saiyan Saga, as I am here to talk to you guys about it. And so basically from part one, it was basically talking about the aftermath of Goku and Bruce Wayne's death and how it affected Earth and what people have been doing. Goku had miraculously survived. He was living on a living planet, training, trying to get used to the Super Saiyan transformation, and was thinking about doing all this other good stuff. And then the next part had shown, well, at the end of the first part, Goku had teleported to War World, where he meets Broly, Paragus, and then miraculously Raditz, but except we're going to get into that in part two. As in part two, Goku was on Earth with his brother and was basically dreaming about the perfect world that he had always wanted, having his brother on Earth that was good, Bruce, everybody, his parent, his parents, his adopted parents, everything is just perfect. Bruce Wayne's alive, his brother Raditz is good, his parents are still alive, and he's living on the farm. He's training, he's fishing, he's doing all this stuff. But except things just take a weird turn, where Bruce Wayne talks out of turn about Raditz and what he did, and so now Kakarot is in turmoil with himself. He's trying to break. He feels like that something's just wrong, and apparently, Kakarot had his body taken over, and so it made him dream about a perfect world, but except he was able to break out of it. And so after breaking out of it, he basically defeated the main villain of that part, and so he had Broly take a ship to Earth so that Broly could live on Earth. And then Goku decides to go around the universe and just want to do some good as a Super Saiyan. And so that's when we get into part three, which as you can see on the thumbnail of the picture in the thumbnail of this video, we have Vegeta here. So part three, it was all about Vegeta. And so basically this story is about Vegeta coming into terms about what he did back on Earth when he first invaded it, basically killing Wonder Woman's boyfriend, as well as the people of Earth wants Vegeta's head. People wants Vegeta's head on a plate, and so a few of this Earth's villains come in and try to capture Vegeta, but except Wonder Woman isn't allowing that. And then Vegeta came in to help Wonder Woman. But except, as you can see, the armor that Vegeta has on, that it doesn't allow him to kill or do anything that doesn't involve him defending himself. And so when Vegeta threatens to kill one of the villains, Scarecrow, it basically forces Vegeta down. And so, but except Vegeta was eventually saved, and so the villains were easily defeated, and Vegeta was once again put back in his prison. And Wonder Woman left the lasso of truth with Vegeta, and so basically Vegeta wanted to see, needed to know the truth about himself, and so he eventually does. He finally admits to everything that he that he had tried to keep suppressed ever since that he while he was living on Earth. And so by the end of it, Vegeta turned into a Super Saiyan, and then we go into part four, the finale. And so basically, we hear a whole bunch of different stories about what Goku was doing on while he was going around the universe, what he was doing, what people was he saving, what he was saving. He was basically doing all this stuff, trying to repent for what the Saiyans did, basically trying to do some good, showing the basically talking. He was basically trying to do good from what the Saiyans were doing, basically telling the legend of the Super Saiyan across the universe and also across time and space, which we don't know about that story just yet, but except it was talked about briefly that Goku had fought his way through different points of time, and so he and so that story will be talked about later, and then Goku had helped a dimensional imp, I think. If I was wrong, then please put it in the comments. But except he helped her out, and then he asked her if he could take him back to Earth, and then she basically she snapped her fingers, took Goku to a Earth, but except it was basically to a universe where Goku was a female, and she had some very colorful words that she had to say to Goku when when he was there. And then Goku eventually went to a different planet in his universe and met Kyle Rayner again, but except Kyle Rayner believed that Goku was some type of freaking ghost. He was freaking out. And I was like thinking in my head that if I was reading like this comic, that I would see him with like a long beard and basically just freaking out that he basically sees Goku and he's right just there, like he's officially gone insane. And then Goku basically tells him the story of what he's been doing, what Kyle Rayner tells Goku what he's been doing. And so basically they talked, they trained, and then Goku finally goes back to Earth, and so basically he's back on Earth, and now we're gonna talk about Vegeta again. Vegeta, basically to keep it brief because it was kind of a brief thing, that Vegeta and Wonder Woman fought, and then Vegeta eventually showed off the Super Saiyan transformation. Wonder Woman thought it was a very beautiful transformation, and then the news came on of Lex Luthor basically giving a speech of him being like the president and all that, and then he talks about how he had found a Saiyan baby after the fight with the Saiyans. He found the Saiyan baby. He had been taking care of him for 11 years. And he calls him Superboy, and he's a Super Saiyan because in this universe, Lex Luthor is Superman. And so there's no actual Superman in the story, which I'll get into on a different video. But except that's like the entire entity, that's like the entire Saiyan saga. I can't wait for the next Saiyan saga. Make sure you guys go visit Geek for Fun's channel in the link description below. Watch Dragon Ball DC, and I hope to see you guys in the next Dragon Ball video. Peace out.